Gladys, Trevor, what we know that the leaders have been here for several hours now. They were brought in here from different parts of the country, and at least for the former Machakos Senator Johnstone Muthama, the family telling us that he was on his way to an event where he was handing over checks to students he supports from various high schools, and they say those checks, in fact, are still in his car somewhere. His family is here. A lot of some of the leaders from that Machakos area are here. We've seen his wife. We've seen, for instance, we've got here the senator for Narok, Ledamo Lekina, who's trying to see him as well. I've seen former Kadiani MP Wavinya Ndeti, who ran for Machakos governor, also here. These are some of the people who are here. Moses Kuria and Johnstone Muthama are expected to spend the night here in custody because they were arrested sometime earlier today. They both say they don't know exactly why that happened, but if you look around the Pangani Police Station, there are some crowds gathering here where different people are interested in what's happening. I'm just going to try and walk with you here so we get a sense of the crowds that are gathered and the people who are trying to see what's happening. They're coming from different parts. Some of them are family members of Moses Kuria, the Gatundu South legislator, and they tell us that they've been unable to speak to them more recently. They did earlier in the day. Some of them have brought food, some of them have brought medication, and they were unable to reach them so that they could give them those items that they had brought for them. Fungua tafadhali. Excellent. So we're going to just go all the way out here at the Pangani Police Station, and you see even more people gathered over on that side. People wondering what's happening, trying to inquire. We're not allowed to go really farther into the station, but if you look at the number of people who are here in the big cars, you can get a sense of the political leaders and the prominent Kenyans who were in here. I want to show you some video from earlier in the day, which was an interesting moment for a lot of people, that Johnstone Muthama and Moses Kuria, when they came in, and Moses Kuria came in when Johnstone Muthama was already here, it was a kind of a moment of camaraderie. They hugged, they laughed together. Some of the other NASA MPs who were here also greeted him warmly. Governor Hassan Joho Mombasa was also here when he came in, and they seemed to have a very cordial moment at that time. What they're accused of, we suspect, is hate speech. The police have not given an official statement, and whether or not they will be in court tomorrow is still unknown. They're just spending the night in custody. What happens next, we'll have to wait and see. Gladys, Trevor?
Larry, isn't it interesting that they are hugging, but they come from different political sides, and now the arrest has totally taken a political tone? What are their parties saying?
It has taken a political tone. Jubilee has not spoken so much yet, but we have heard from the NASA leader, Raila Odinga, who was a presidential candidate, and he says they do not know why Johnstone Muthama was arrested. In fact, he's accusing Jubilee of intimidating his supporters and trying to affect his campaign. Johnstone Muthama is a big Raila Odinga supporter. This is what he said when he came to the police station early in the day.
We have not been told why he has been arrested. I have talked to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Boynet, who was very, very rude to me, indeed. He tells me that Mr. Muthama has been arrested because of a crime unknown to him. But I told him that Mr. Muthama can be released on bond. I say that I was ready to take him and send surety for him so that he can be released on bonds. He's saying that they will do nothing like that.
All right, I'm sitting here now. I'm standing here with Nadia, who says you're a sister, and Esther, you're sister to Senator Muthama.
Yes, I'm sister to Senator Muthama.
Why are you still here? Do you know why he's in custody?
We still don't know why he's in here.
We really don't know why he's in. We came here as early as 4 o'clock. He has not written any statement. We've not been told exactly what he has done, so that's why we are still here waiting to know the exact thing. But they have already been booked in. They are inside.
What are they booked in for?
We don't know.
Do you know when they're expected in court?
No, we don't know because they have not told us anything.
No charges. No charges. Hanjaandika kwenye OB. Nothing.
You know, Larry, the worst part of it, when we drove from Kangundo and came to CID Police Station, we just got into CID Police Station at Kiambu Road. Then it was just a drive out again. We were told we were going to Milimani. Before we could get to Milimani, another drive in again to Pangani. So we've been here all that time. Nothing is happening. We've not been told anything. Don't know why they have been booked in.
And we are not
and
allowed to see them.
And
So
no
you-
statements.
So you will wait until you're allowed to see
We'll
him?
wait until, even after 5 days, we'll still be here waiting.
Sleeping here.
We are not going
No
to
going
sleep.
Yeah, true.
Never.
True.
All right, those are some of the family members of former Senator Johnstone Muthama of Machakos. And what we do know, at least in the case of Moses Kuria, is that there was a video circulating on social media. Some people believe that might be the reason why he was speaking at a campaign event. And this untitled video, we don't know when it was shot. It appears to have been shot sometime after the results, the Supreme Court annulled the presidential election. It is difficult to tell exactly when these things were shot, but that is what appears to be. Neither of them are new to accusations of hate speech, because they have been accused of this before, they have been arrested before, but not charged. Gladys Trevor?
Larry, before we let you go, is this likely to end in a conviction? And we ask because no politician has ever been found guilty in Kenya before. So what's different about this
That
latest
is the complication,
case?
Gladys, because there has been no politician, like you said, who has ever been convicted, who has had to serve jail time because of hate speech. Even the very definition of hate speech is something lawyers disagree on, and the burden of proof is exactly difficult. So if we were to introduce a video of Moses Kuria saying something or Johnstone Muthama saying something, they would have to find the cameraman who shot it, and they would have to come in and say, I did shoot this with this device, and I am qualified to do so, and the audio or the video has not been altered. So that's the reason why the Director of Prosecutions, the DCI, has trouble getting convictions of politicians accused of hate speech, of anybody really who has been accused of hate speech. Nobody, not just politicians, but any other people, any other person has not been so far in court found guilty and had to serve a jail time or pay a fine for that.
Thanks, Larry. That's